and gentlemen, we are the Millie Goats. It is episode 354. It is January 7th, 2026. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Pass Gas Day.
Ooh.
Get it out. Get
Speaking
all those
of,
parts out.
she's not old enough to know that I'm talking about her on this podcast, but she would be so embarrassed if she found out. I just got home from a trip tonight. So I tried to spend, like 30 minutes with my daughter before she went to bed. Letting them rip, buddy. And they were stinky,
Swag.
too. Yeah.
You remember when we had that kind of swag?
Yeah.
You remember we
I
had
was
that kind of
like,
swag?
okay, girl. She got kind of embarrassed. I was like, look, you can always fart in front of your dad. Always.
It'll be
I will
funny
laugh.
every time.
I will laugh till the day I die.
Yep. And there's a day that you'll lose it. Happens to all of us.
Yeah. Some earlier than others.
You learn to get it. You learn to wrangle it, and then you have it for a while, your fart swag, and then you lose it.
Yeah.
So
and you can get it back, but you might lose it again.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get it. You definitely can get it back. But it's past gas day. We are going to talk. We have so much. This is going to be one of the most meaningful stretches of 5-day football we've ever seen. It already started on Monday. We're going to talk about the FCS game. It was incredible.
You didn't watch it, though.
I did watch it.
Not with the boys. Not with the boys.
I was there. Well, there were some extenuating circumstances, but I was watching. Sometimes your boy just, hey, I gotta go off the grid. I go off the grid sometimes.
I get that. I'm going to say this. Once the Bills are done playing this season, I'm going to go off the grid for a little while.
Okay. You heard that. Grid Watch 2026. Yeah. I've been off the grid a time or two. Let me tell you. So we're going to talk when you tune in. If you're listening to the podcast, you're new. Thank you very much. We saw the numbers are going up on Instagram, on Facebook, everything going in the right direction. And we're here to have some fun. We're here to talk a lot of football. We're going to talk the FCS title game review, just a brief review. That was football at its purest. Everybody's trying to jump on the bandwagon now. We've been watching that stuff for years.
Played it.
We know that's do what?
We played it.
We lived it. We played it. So, you got all the Barstool guys coming on and be like, and Pat McAfee, oh, the FCS. And it's like, you weren't talking about Mercer versus South Dakota 2 months ago like we were, because I knew South Dakota was a wagon and Mercer was a.
Well, I will say this, and I don't defend him a lot, but McAfee did bet as his dog on game day that Mercer would cover against Auburn.
Okay, fair enough.
They didn't come close, so I don't know where he stole that from, but he was wrong. So
I shout out to him for talking about Mercer though. So we're going to talk. We appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe. Subscribe to the podcast. Leave a review. Leave a rating. All that stuff. It helps us out, especially the way things are going right now. It sucks that football's in it because we're just we're taking off. Wheels are going up right now. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the college football playoff semifinals. The previews. The two games are going to start Thursday and Friday, and then we're going to do a little NFL look ahead. We're going to talk about the coaches getting fired. We're going to talk about we made some power rankings of quarterbacks. The committee met. You thought the lists were over? Not so fast. We got some NFL news, all that stuff. So we're going to talk a lot of football. But I do look. Your boy used to get really into the national days by, pretty much writing an absolute monologue and a thesis on how fascinated I got with that stuff. And I haven't done that in a while. But let me tell you something right now. When I came across past gas day and I read some of these stats, I couldn't help myself. So just sit back. Farts travel about 10 feet per second or 7 miles an hour. I feel like that's a lie.
Once it comes out or like through your body?
It says 10 feet per second or 7 miles per hour. So I'm telling you. So look, if you're new to this show, we're going to get to football.
What? I have questions.
So here's another one. Studies have shown that the average person farts at least 14 times a day. Is that over or under? We got to make a graphic. Dude.
I would say I'm over that. I would say over.
Yeah, I think that's way low.
Yeah, I was going to say that I probably hit most of that, within the first hour I'm awake.
Yes. Well, is that is that consecutive or is it each? Do you hit one of those ones that sounds like a moped?
Look, I guess I'm embarrassing people, and I apologize to my dad beforehand, but, like, growing up, he used to just, like they would rattle on the chair, like, and I always thought to myself, I'm
Sounds
like
like a drum on, like a snare drum.
I always thought to myself, like, "How the hell does he do that?" Like, I've tried for years how to figure it out. Like, I would sit on the chair, and I could never do it, but, like, now that I guess I'm getting close to the age that he was when when he was doing that, I'm getting close to that age now. I figured it out.
Hey, you found it? You
I
knew
can
you
do
would.
it now. I can do it now. My wife will look at me, she's like, "What are you" I was like, it's
You
genetic.
know the angles.
It's genetics."
It's like, it's like when you're a quarterback and you lose your ability to be mobile. So you have to get really good at throwing, throwing quick, getting it out on time, do it. So, if
Does
we're
it get faster? Does the speed get faster with age?
probably not because things get looser and when there's less pressure.
Are there MLB pitchers for passing gas?
We get a exit velocity on this. Where's Jeff Passan?
What if,
If
like, you know how you went to baseball games, they had the pitching net, they tell you how fast you threw it? What if they had a booth that, like, you just put your butt in the air and
it's underwear,
you pass gas, they
smart
told you
ball,
how fast it went?
just you sit on there's like a bowl, like a bucket. We could just do a bucket. Um, hey, if we're here, B. McCormick's here. He's already given you tickets. Pittsburgh money line, Gainwell anytime touchdown.
He's betting with his heart there.
B. McCormick is
Don't do it, B. McCormick. Don't do that to
he's got
yourself.
all his Steelers stuff on. Like
Betting with his heart.
we film in front of and he also said Creighton money line plus 205 dog tonight. We might actually.
Well, mine died. Mine didn't make it out of the first window.
I was with you though. I was with you.
You weren't with me.
And also, how dare do you have a how dare you? You should how dare you who that what's his face? We'll do it later. What's that guy's name? The money dude.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
Okay. But we film in front of a live virtual audience, so you'll hear us shout out people like AKC who's here. He says, as a specialist, is there a worse way to lose a natty? We're going to get into that. Lazaro's here from YouTube. BMO's here. AKC says, it's on the core strike. Warren Buffett. Let's go. Here you go. Do you know what animal farts the most?
I'm not how dare you, Warren Buffett. Dave Ramsey. How dare you? Remind me of that because I'll forget. Let me write it down.
I got you. Do you know what animal farts the most?
Pig.
Termites.
What?
I read that. You see how I got caught up in this? I was sitting there reading. I was like, what? Listen to this.
I can just see you too. You're reading it. And you're like, ooh.
Oh, I was Vince McMahon in the chair. I was Vince McMahon in the mountain climbers fart more as they climb higher due to the increased pressure, which expands their intestines, while the reverse is the case for scuba divers. Okay. There is such thing as a flatulist.
Ooh.
Okay. Flatulists have made a career in farting in China. There are even professional fart smellers who have been trained to diagnose digestive diseases by smelling a person's fart. Dude, come on. Oh, I got fired up about that, dude. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that's National Pass Gas Day. Okay. So before we get into football, I have another two questions that when I come across these questions and I'm like, this is a great freaking topic that we have got to debate. But we want to shout out Howdy Hats at howdy.hats.enc. They make the best rope hats with our logo on them. Again, when football is done, I will have more time. There you go. J-Bye showing it. Rope hat. For those of you who can't see or listen to the podcast, we have our own hats that are made, and we will ship them to you when football is over. So there we go. Bima says you can see her on the show in Texas House. Big pic of Miss Tex on the wall. Hey, we got big pics of my wife on the wall all over the place. I'll gladly look at those bad boys. Tex, this is right up your alley, buddy. Welcome in. There's a picture of Yoshi on your screen, and the reason I bring this up.
That's my dog. That's my dog
the
right
reason,
there.
I got to shout out two guys that I work with. They came into the office to seek me out, and they said, hey, got a question for you because I know we love stupid stuff on this show. So Rakai and Andrew, I believe is who it was, and Caleb. They asked me,
That
is
was 3
Yoshi
people.
is Yoshi a friend or is Yoshi a pet? Tex?
Yoshi's a dog. DAWG.
Mm.
Dog.
I was like,
if you put an X-ray on a dog's chest, he's got that Yoshi in him.
Wow.
What other animal do you know eat a turtle and spit out the shell like a sunflower seed? Just like
That's what B.
Yep.
McCormick's loving
Hey.
this.
You tell me.
I didn't. Is he a
Spike
pet or is he a
shells,
friend?
red shells, blue shells.
He's
Don't matter.
he's a pet.
He's eating them.
You think he's a pet?
No.
And I say he's a pet totally based off of the description that Tex just gave, and Tex obviously loves Yoshi. He eats things and spits them out to protect you. So he's your pet. Like a dog.
Defender.
Like a dog that protects you.
My response was, you can't ride your friends. And then I was like, not at this age, you can't.
My wife's my best friend.
Hey, you right.
I said he's an ally, and they were like, "What?" I was like, "He's an ally. He's not a friend or a pet. He's there when you need him."
Wait a minute.
That's a friend.
But I mean, isn't your dog a pet?
Who's riding who?
I don't know. Is he a dragon? Is he a dragon?
Yeah, no, he's a dinosaur.
He's got a turtle shell though.
Not a dragon. Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Bowser's a dragon.
It was a very interesting question that I needed to get everybody's opinion on. So
he's a pet.
All I know is Mario Kart GOAT.
Just no.
DK.
Come on. No. Let's not even. I mean, the last time we had played on 200
Hey,
CCs,
by the way, have you guys played the new Mario Kart?
No.
On the Switch 2?
You have a Switch 2?
No. Our sister's brother-in-laws had it down there, and I played it, buddy. They've cranked up the intensity on that thing.
I like that. Maybe I need to get
it's feeling old school, feeling like the Wii, feeling like the 64. It was. I was going on 100 cc, and let me tell you what, boys, that was some insanity.
Mario Kart, no matter what. Hey, Tiger Stripes is here. I'm going to tune in tomorrow night. Tiger Stripes.
Oh yeah, live feed.
He said, "Doesn't Mario punch him in the back of the head?"
Hey,
dude, Bowser's snapping turtle. That's right, dude. That makes so much sense. I completely forgot about that.
But a snapping turtle is a dinosaur.
I mean, all reptiles could be considered dinosaurs. Right?
I'm just saying. I wasn't wrong.
Is Yoshi a friend or is Yoshi a pet?
He's a pet.
I think Yoshi's the apex predator.
Okay, elaborate.
He eats. I already told you. I was sitting here thinking about it. Like there's nothing that he doesn't eat, jump on, kick in the face.
He can fly.
Yeah, I mean he's the apex predator.
Okay, Yoshi's awesome. He's not the best Mario Kart racer.
Best Mario Kart racer for sure.
No, it's not. No, it's a lie. Next debate that I had to get off my chest. I saw this and I was like, "This is incredible." This is from BR Betting, at BR_betting on Twitter. What day would you rather have off every week? Monday or Friday? And they put Monday plus 185, Friday minus 220. And I'm sorry. Give me Monday all day long. And it's not even a debate.
Yeah. Nobody, like if you watch a lot of football.
Thank you.
It's Monday.
Yep.
Like football starts Thursdays, Friday nights high school, Saturdays college, Sundays NFL, goes all the way into Sunday night. You want to wake up on Monday and just remember what's supposed to be going on in life. Mow your yard.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's the age-old argument of you should get the Monday off after the Super Bowl.
Mm,
And, nobody ever asked for the Friday off before the
Great.
Super Bowl.
great point.
So, Friday's already your Friday. I know it's not gonna make a lot of sense to people, but you're already basically off on Friday. So why would you already ask it off? You're already into Saturday once that 5 o'clock, bell rings or whatever, you get off work. Who really works on Friday that hard?
That's true. I mean, that's what you're losing.
So why would you want to already ask for that day off? Just keep it like you already have it and get Monday off.
He said J-Bot's trying to go all Charles Darwin on the pod.
Hey, I did watch a lot of no, I don't think that's Charles Darwin that he says.
He's saying Friday in Atlanta. He said don't try to Fridays. There's no way. It's Monday without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's not even close. I've worked all week and I look forward to Fridays because it's Friday. You can't.
Hey, yeah,
Friday
and
work or
look,
a breeze, man. By noontime, you're done.
Look who's choosing the favorite, AKC. You are, not me. I'm choosing the dog.
That's right.
Chalk. AKC is chalk.
Yep.
Man, has he lost a step since football season's over?
I think so.
Man, he's usually just tossing out liquid magma memes on Twitter. Now he's got, he forgot his football season. He said he wanted Friday.
He's not Undertaker meme yet. He's in the casket. He's not up yet.
He said, I do. Fridays I get done at 1. He's right. But anyways, I feel like Monday. We're all in agreement. Monday. It's just you watch football. I'm tired from watching football all day. That's Sunday.
It's tough.
So, yeah.
Oh, and our teams always play the late night games.
Exactly. Our teams are in primetime all the time. I mean, look at us. Got Niners hat on, Bills hat. Cowboys suck.
Billy Goats hat.
Billy Goats hat. Sunday night show. I mean, come on.
The OG Millie Goats hat.
That's right. Okay. Let's hit some Salute Your Sports and let's talk some football.
Getting there.
Do it. Okay, we have got to give credit where credit is due. The Division III championship, Wisconsin River Falls, 24-14 over North Central. They missed the playoffs. They were a bottom feeder for all due respect. They come back and beat one of the most prominent dynasties and perennial powers in Division II football in North Central. They come back, win the game. Yeah, Division III, sorry. With that pick, I saw the replay. The guy slaps it up in the air, picks it off. They go back down, get on the goal line, score. Pretty much seals the deal.
Yep.
He saw the replay. He didn't watch the game.
I know he did.
We were down here.
He was over there. He's over there complaining about how bad the Steelers game was, and I'm like, guys, this D3 game is great.
I'm the one that had to remind you. I had to send out a reminder to you and the CEO stats of what the game was on. I got thank you texts.
But then you didn't watch it.
I have receipts. I was watching it until we did the show. I was watching it. But anyways, anything to add on the D3 championship? We got more on this coming up.
No, I mean, you had guys who transferred in from D1 schools playing in that game. I mean, it was awesome.
Yes. Freaking love it. Shout out to the Falcons. And then Monday night, boys. What a freaking game on a Monday night. I am so glad we were part of the movement to push because remember, the FCS championship. What?
You were asleep.
I was not asleep. I can assure you that.
Boys.
I can assure you that.
He didn't sweat out the plus 10.
He wasn't. He was over there. He woke up at 3 a.m., watched the highlights.
No.
He didn't sweat out the plus 10 or the over with the boys. I mean, how many Undermaker memes did I send? Undertaker memes.
I did not have my phone with me, but
because the plus 10 was out for a while.
I told you. I'm the reason the plus 10 even happened. Because I said this is a team of destiny. Illinois State is a team. You don't win 4 road games and then not cover in the Natty. That's not happening. The team that wins that many road games to get to the championship, they're not done. They're dogs. They're absolute dogs. They will not quit ever. And they're road dogs.
Speaking of dogs,
You didn't know?
Or if you want, your ass better call somebody. Speaking of dogs, though, or Yoshi's, if you want to be text, that number 4 for
Taco?
Illinois State. No, for Illinois State. Oh my goodness, that dude was good, and he's Yoshi's size. He's like 5'9". Listed on the program at 5'9".
Both those guys, Taco's 5'9" too.
If you're listed on the program at 5'9", how tall are you actually?
You're
5'7"
At least. At least
100%.
Dude, this game was.
But they couldn't cover him. They couldn't tackle him.
Nope.
It came down to a 4. Like, I have a little synopsis from college football, somebody, of what happened in the last, like it was insane.
That's how he watched the game.
This game was insane. Yeah. I did watch the game.
Gamecast.
I watched the game. First half, by the way, there were so many damn flags. They were trying to give the game to Montana State. But you had Montana State, Illinois. It was in Nashville at Vanderbilt. The stadium was packed. It was a night game, and like it's like Brandon Walker and some of these other guys are now talking about this is football at its purest and this and that, and it's like, yeah, but you're just saying that because it was the football game that was on. You haven't watched any of this. Like, you're caught up in the moment. Like, we've been telling people this for months, years. Like, this football right here. I mean, it was the first time there was ever an overtime game in the Natty, and the place was packed. Like, it was so cool. I'm so glad they got it out of that Sunday spot. It used to be in Frisco at 1:00 on Sunday up against the final week of the NFL, like a bunch of idiots. Now we got to do our part and petition, which I've already been doing on Twitter, to get the D3 game out of the 8:00 slot and put that on like the Saturday at noon.
Yep.
Give them their own nighttime game, because this thing being on a Monday night.
Saturday at noon nighttime game.
Yeah. But played in Alaska where it's not bright until like July or whatever it is, whatever that one town is. But this thing, dude, 35-34, and that's what AKC was asking. Like, the amount of, well, here it is. So in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes to go, Illinois State tied the game on a 25-yard touchdown pass. It was 3rd and 9. With a minute left, Montana State blocks Illinois State 37-yard field goal, because that kicker, by the way, he was peeing down his pants.
Well, what I initially said was it looked to me like he froze. Like he took way too long to kick that ball.
Yes,
well, I think you saw the ball hit the ground out of the holder's hands.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What Tex pointed out was that the holder dropped it.
Yep.
And so, yeah, it makes sense that he didn't move. Like, I wouldn't have moved either if the holder dropped it.
Yeah.
Like, the last thing you want to do is beat the ball there. But so he missed that one.
They showed him on the sidelines before, though, and he looked nervous. Like, his helmet was all crooked. Like, he was. I mean, I understand why. Like, I think it was going to be the first natty that they've ever won. And Montana State won their second natty. But truth be told, Illinois State should, like, you'd made it this far being absolute road warriors. Go for it. It was 4th and 1.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go for that.
There's still time.
Like, he had time out. Goalie who'd gotten a bunch of goals scored on him. He's out there just like fixing his helmet. He couldn't. He was doing all that number.
He said play it on Friday. And then the quarterback, dude. What's that guy for Illinois State?
He was pissed.
Yeah, he was
saying we should have gone for it.
Yes.
Which
Rittenhouse.
Look, even as being a kicker, I'm with you. Like, you have all the momentum in the world. There's still time on the clock. Like, get closer. Get me closer.
Yeah, get closer. Get the momentum. Take their souls out. Like,
I mean, that running back for them was just falling forward. They would have got the first down.
Rittenhouse was balling, dude. There was some talent on that field, man. That was a fun game. 22 seconds, the ball snaps over the quarterback's head for Montana State after they blocked the quarterback, and then they couldn't kick a field goal. Illinois scores on one of the number 4 scored the touchdown, didn't he? Freaking Dixie Doodah on OT. And then
they get an extra point blocked.
Illinois State's defense holds them to 4th and 10. Taco Dowler, legendary, and Twitter's ablaze of Taco Dowler. He's trying to get himself a Taco Bell sponsorship. I even added him and said, you need to Taco Bell, you have to create the Dowler menu, just dollar tacos. Thought that was pretty good. So, But blocked
Well,
extra point.
look, to
what a
defend the
night.
kicker though, like the holder bobbled the PAT too.
Yes, he did.
And so like this, I think this is gonna be my kicker rant, is like when stuff like that happens, the people in the booth aren't smart enough to realize that. They just are like, or even the people in the truck, the director's like, get eyes on the kicker, get eyes on the kicker. It's like, that wasn't the kicker's fault.
No.
Usually if a kick gets blocked, there are times that it is a kicker's fault because he kicks it too low. A lot of times if they get blocked from further distance, it's the kicker's fault because he kicks it too low. If it's not from a far distance and it gets blocked, it's more than likely somebody else's fault. Bad snap, holder drops it, the get off time slow. Somebody missed a block on the end guy. Like,
Yeah.
so that's what's more frustrating to me is like you're putting like the blame on this kid and you keep showing him on camera. It's like he wasn't the one that dropped the snap and made the get off time slow.
Yeah. Unless you're Young Wei Koo.
Right. Like
you just like stop.
Yeah.
In everything.
But that's what happens though. Like if you're a kicker and you're just going and the holder snaps it, like you have, like that's the possibility of happening is like, I'm not kicking that ball if it's not down.
Yeah.
Because then I'm really going to get blamed for it.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you want is a missed field goal attempt because you kicked a bobbled snap or a ball that's not leaning the right way or something.
Well, just
because that's your stat. That's not the holder's stat. It doesn't go against the holder.
Well, yeah, nobody's going to come after nobody's going to go after the holder. Like, but he said holder couldn't even get laces out half the time. Yeah, that the holder was nervous. You could tell. But what a game!
Yeah, it was
first OT game. There was over 24,000 fans. That's the biggest crowd since 1996. I was looking. I was like, Nashville, are they playing in Van? And then I started seeing pictures of the guy. I was like, holy smokes, dude!
To be fair, we would have had more fans than that if we would have played on a bigger stadium.
Oh, are you kidding me? That place would have been. But shout out to Montana State. They were a wagon. The Lamson was him and Taco were phenomenal. Their running back punch, Adam Jones, and the other guy, I can't remember his name. They were good all year. So it's their first national title in like 40 years or something.
Yes, it's 84.
It's been a while.
If you'd have watched the game, you'd have seen the graphic.
I did watch the game. That's why I said 40 years. How many years ago is 40 years, dude?
He saw a picture on Twitter.
Yeah.
And also everybody's talking about Montana State. It's the airport they flew into back in Montana. It's like made of all wood. Looks like Ron Burgundy's living room.
Bozeman. Yeah, Bozeman's got an awesome airport.
Yeah. So what a way to kick off playoff week.
Yeah.
Like what a way to do it.
That was a great game.
It's like a lodge.
I'm telling you, there was one drive I was watching in the first quarter where they just kept throwing flags. They kept throwing flags. It was ridiculous. And so now here's where we're at with all the national title games, boys. And we're about to show you a slide after this. Shout out College Football Home for putting this up. And I was like, holy smokes. I'm not a geography guy, but I started doing the math here. The FCS championship resides in Montana. D2 Ferris State resides in Michigan. The D3 Wisconsin with Wisconsin River Falls. The NAIA is at Iowa, Grandview. And then the junior college, one of them's at Iowa Western. One of them's in Illinois at the College of DuPage, whatever. That got us thinking. AKC, maybe you can chime in here. Is football a Midwestern sport now? Because every single football national championship currently, division FCS all the way down to junior college, resides within this
Thank God for Philadelphia because the Super Bowl would be in Kansas City.
What? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I got you. I was like, wait a minute. I see what you're saying.
A lot of dudes on Montana State were from Texas.
Yeah, one of the videos we put up on one of the social medias is getting a lot of flack for Montana State was all debuted. I'm like, it's just the school that has the national title is in this red circle. There is no national title within, and even the defending champion of last year, Ohio, is in the same place. So this whole bottom half here of the United States, the East Coast, the West Coast, the Southwest, the Southeast, they got no national titles, boys.
So you're saying put your money on Indiana.
If Indiana wins this thing, that means Miami's out. It means Ole Miss is out. It means that's a big, tall task for Indiana to keep football in the Midwest. Is this a football renaissance for the Midwest, Tex? What's the secret sauce or J-Bot? Somebody.
Well, here's the thing: even if Oregon wins, then all the titles are above the Mason-Dixon line.
That's true.
So for all the South will rise again people, that it's not true. Yeah,
bad look, Tex. What do you think?
I mean, that's the way it seems.
It's what are they doing that we're not doing down here?
Building programs,
not
rosters.
He said college football runs through Jacksonville, Alabama. Hey, dude, where's the national title? I mean, this is where it's at. It's pretty simple map here, dude. I mean, these are facts here. This is science. It's geography.
Can't even get their own mascot. They have to share one with South Carolina.
All right, just some other college news quickly before we get into the bowl games. Have you guys been keeping up with this Washington quarterback thing?
No.
It's a microcosm of exactly what's wrong with college football. This guy apparently signed a contract with Washington, then said that he was going to enter the transfer portal after he signed the contract. So the buyout in the contract reads the cost of the buyout is in the sole discretion of Washington. And the contract specifically states that the institute is not obligated to enter the student into the transfer portal or otherwise assist facilitate the student athlete's transfer to another college or university. So he signed a contract and then said he was going into the transfer portal. So now we've got this 19 or 20-year-old kid about to be made an example of, I think, unfortunately. But
you can't do that.
Yes, you can't. No, you can't. It's just going to be a hard lesson for him to learn.
No,
like that's what happens.
Kind of similar to the kid that was at UNLV last year. I don't even know what happened to him.
Didn't he go to JMU? Pretty sure he went to JMU.
Well, I think is the further we get into this, like they're gonna have to start signing 2-year contracts, 3-year contracts, because then you're not gonna ever keep anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just signing these 1-year contracts now with these teams.
Yeah.
And I think Texas Tech just paid the guy from Cincinnati $5 million for 1 year.
Yeah, Sorsby.
Mm-hmm. Shedeur Sanders' 4-year contract is for $4 million, so he's getting.
Well, I mean it's the whole thing is a great idea that if you want to go and make money, but it's going to be a bunch of 1-year stuff and these kids are not going to end up signing any contracts, and then you're going to be like, we're not going to give you any money, and so they're just going to sit out. What's going to end up happening is if this guy gets his feet held to the fire, other players are like, I'm not signing a contract, and they're like, well, I'm not going to give you any money, and then they're like, well, I'll just sit out, and then I think that's where it's going to be heading eventually.
Yeah, and you also got the other effect, which is now nobody can recruit high school kids because they're all trying to get the kids in the transfer portal. They don't know how many kids they're going to get, who all is going to come, and so these high school kids are basically getting the last bits. So it's going to be like all the high school kids go to Division II schools or Division III schools, and they transfer up, and they transfer up again, and they transfer up again. This is what's happening. There's a guy from Appalachian who played there 2 years ago, and he went to Tulane. Now he's going to Colorado.
Well, and like I've said a long time ago, like what's this going to do to the NFL? Like all these guys dealing with 1-year contracts, whatever, the money in college, when they get to the NFL, they're not going to want to sign a 4-year contract for $4 million.
No, that's what they're doing now.
They're going to want to try what's it going to do to the NFL product? They're already not getting developed the way they should get developed.
That's a good point.
Look at the quarterback play.
I know.
Well, yeah, but Phillip Rivers can come back in and throw for 300 yards. And we have to watch,
Drake made it and throw for 300 yards in a game.
Shots fired.
I'm just saying.
It's good. It's going to you're already seeing it with Lamar. Like when Lamar has a contract dispute, he pouts, he sits out, he
He's
gets
his
hurt.
own agent.
You know, he doesn't talk to anybody. He gets his coach fired. Like, and then it's everything's not his fault. Like what we're teaching these kids, like everything, nothing's your fault, dude. This isn't your fault. Like, you don't have to deal with the contract that you signed. Like, yes, you do. You signed that. You put your name on the paper.
Yeah.
That has to mean something. And then again, like I said, kids are just going to stop signing contracts, and then they're going to sit out because that's the modern athlete is like, I don't get my way, I sit out.
Well, yeah. I mean,
and people will eventually fold to that. Like coaches and programs will be like, well, you can do that for us. You don't have to sign a contract. So they'll never have to.
Yeah, they're going to fold to it. I saw a clip that Sark was on Ryan Clark's podcast or whatever. It was like, at Texas, if you enter the portal, you're gone. Like you're not welcome at Texas anymore. We don't want you. If you're going to enter the portal and not stay and compete with your friends and your classmates, then you're gone. And like under it was this Texas guy that entered the portal, but now is more likely to stay at Texas. It's just like, didn't he just say, if you enter the portal, you're gone? Now he's already taking people back after saying that. Like you have to though. Like you need players to win. Like he has to win games to keep his contract.
Yeah.
You can't like that. Edge would probably say this too, maybe not, but like that's been Clemson's downfall. Dabo's been so unwilling to change to the new way of college football that he's hurting himself, and the wins are not coming like they used to.
Yeah. I mean, it's
because like Dabo is I want to get you, I want to take 4 years to develop you, and then you become a great player. It's like they're not staying.
No.
The ones that are staying aren't the ones that are good enough to be playing.
Yeah. I was going to say that should be the ultimate goal though.
But Clemson's getting some portal guys this year. I mean, I think he's starting to, turn a new.
I was hoping he'd just stand pat, but he can't do that forever. He said,
"No, he won't have a job."
I know. That's the way it is. Like everybody gets forced into it, especially with Texas Tech throwing money around, grabbing all the transfers.
They put a picture of him on Times Square.
I saw that.
Like,
why do you compete with that? If like.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
But again, that's what it's all about. It's about these kids enter the transfer portal so that they can put the big after long deliberation, my family and I, this and that. I want to thank the university of this and that.
Why do you want to pay a kid that much money if he can't win the big game at Cincinnati?
You couldn't. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. That's why
you couldn't beat Raiola. Dude. How mad is Raiola right now? Sorsby's living the life Raiola should have had. He's the Wolverine meme. He said, "Oh, Sluka, the backup for Jay. I told you, dude. I know ball." I'm not saying he would, but Texas looked for a guy that would boof us in to power through a podcast. He might. Don't put it past. He said, and then Tiger Stripe says he agrees about Clemson with you. He most said 380 versus Jets. It's the Jets, dude.
Yeah,
they suck.
A team that didn't have an interception all year. Mitch Trubisky threw for 300 against the Jets.
Hey, the MVP. All right. And it's it's semifinals week starting tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We get the Fiesta Bowl for tomorrow. Miami, Ole Miss, tomorrow night in Glendale, ladies and gentlemen. But as I do through Twitter, I roll through Twitter and I screenshot things that make me laugh and that make me go, that's a cool topic. So apparently at the Peach Bowl, which is Friday night, Oregon, Indiana, the Indiana and Oregon fans at the Peach Bowl in Atlanta can buy the 2-foot-long dueling brisket sandwich. On the left half, Indiana's half, there's brisket, coleslaw, pickled onions, and cherry bourbon barbecue sauce. On the right half of Oregon, there's brisket, pickles, brown sugar barbecue sauce. Which side are you picking and why?
Well, first of all, who actually goes to the stadium and buys this crap? Like $35?
I would buy that.
No, not to eat at a stadium. You can't watch the game and
You're a
eat
guy
that.
that goes there and eats. You want to eat peanuts. That's all you
Because
want to eat.
you can eat peanuts and watch a game at the same time. You can't eat that sandwich and watch a game at the same time. It's too messy. You're cleaning yourself up. You're cleaning your pants up. You're cleaning your face off. Like, it's too messy to eat while watching the game.
That's a valid point.
But second off, a dueling brisket sandwich from two states that aren't known for barbecue.
I thought that was odd too. I thought that was really odd. I don't know. But I'm choosing the Oregon's half. Brisket, pickles, brown sugar, barbecue sauce. Give it to me.
I'm not doing it. Both of them have pickles on them. I'm not doing it.
No, pickled onions. Yeah, I don't pickled onion my barbecue. Don't do that. Pickles, yes. Pickled onions, no. So, Tex, where you land on the brisket sandwich?
I'm probably leaning Indiana's half. Hold the onions.
Brisket, coleslaw, cherry bourbon barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I just thought it was interesting. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have all these little interesting factoids. We're gonna break down these games the way we break them down. If you want to go look up who's got all these little ins and outs, we're here to talk ball the way we want to talk ball. And you know what talking ball is? Phoenix's Zoo, the one-horned rhino, Chuddy, predicts that Miami will lose to Ole Miss in the Fiesta Bowl. Okay? That's good news for the Canes, though, because this rhinoceros is 1-3.
Doesn't know ball.
Picks. So they juice up a rhinoceros, they put the boxes on there, and then this rhino just goes ham. Whichever one he hammers, that's the one that's going to lose. So the rhino is spoken.
Can I spin zone this?
Spin it.
There's another like silly thing, because when you do games like this, like, you never pick who's going to lose the game. You always pick who's going to win the game. So technically, to me, that rhino's 3-1.
Because they pick the winner.
He's been picking the winner. You always pick the winner when you do silly games like this.
This zoo does not know ball at all. That's a great point.
No.
You don't pick the loser. Like, they probably are like, we're going to horn the loser. And it's like, what? No, have you ever seen any video of a corgi or a fish or a turtle picking games? You go pick the winner.
Yeah. The dog that hits the ball off his nose and it goes into a basket. It's to the team that wins. Yes.
So, I don't know what I guess the zoo, but the other question I had about, if you had, so the Tostito, the Fiesta Bowl is sponsored by Tostitos, and the Peach Bowl is sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Which one, if you had to get rid of one, Tostitos or Chick-fil-A, which one would you get rid of? Which bowl would you keep forever? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Tostitos.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can eat Tostitos with a lot of other things. You can only eat Chick-fil-A with Chick-fil-A.
The Chick-fil-A is so good.
It is good, but could you go without fast food? Yes.
I mean, I do a lot. I don't eat Chick-fil-A a lot, but
that's what I'm saying. So you already live half your life without Chick-fil-A.
That means I'd have to, like, you have to give it up forever. You can't have Tostitos ever. That's fine, because I don't eat sausage dip with Tostitos. I eat them with Doritos.
Doritos?
Yes. You never had that?
No, Fritos.
Buddy. No.
Fritos.
Let me blow your mind and go get some Doritos for the sausage dip when you make it this weekend. That'll change the way you sausage dip for the rest of your life. I get the spicy nacho, but I know you can't handle that. You'd have to get the regular.
I've gotten better.
Spicy one with the sausage dip. Oh yeah. Tex, what do you think about the rhino?
He doesn't know ball.
Okay. From the broadcast buttes, we've got a uniform update in the Fiesta Bowl. Miami's going back to the all whites. Somebody said the cocaine whites.
Oh yeah.
And Ole Miss, they're going away from the cocaine whites.
But they got powder
last week. They're going to the powder blues, baby.
I am not a fan of the powder blues.
I don't like it.
I agree.
It's not a football color.
I agree with Tex.
That's the Chargers. The Chargers are I mean, Carolina, North Carolina, that's what they wear. I don't know. I don't like that. I think that's you can't win a semifinal game in that uniform. I'm sorry. So, but he said, here we go. You guys are making me. That's right, Tiger Stripes. Come to the show. You're going to get football talk, but you're going to get it in our way. He says, imagine being on a heater and the zoo slanders your name with a bad info. What do we think? Who's got, I mean, I hate the all whites, but I also don't like the powder blues. So I don't know who I would give the uniform matchup edge.
I'm an all whites guy.
I know you are, but
they look so good to start the game.
I would say before you play football, the all whites look great. Once you start playing football, I don't like the all whites. Once the whistle starts going, it's powder versus powder.
That's what I said, AKC. But yeah, I mean, look, you're meant to get dirty.
Yeah,
like football's a grindy, nasty game.
Used to be.
So to get that jersey dirty, it just makes it seem like you played.
BMO says you boys never put sausage dip on your pizza, you bunch of scrubs.
So not 220 now either.
Normally, I can't eat sausage dip and pizza on the same meal because there's so much fat in the sausage dip. It will make me poop my brains out. Past gas.
He'll get heartburn.
They'll be coming out way faster than 7 miles an hour, buddy. And now we've got the Peach Bowl.
AK's sphincter has an arm now.
Hey, arm angles, buddy. I'll skip that thing across the room running sideways.
Tight windows.
Rolling right. Rolling back left. All up on you. I did a whole monologue about passing gas and some stats. It was really great. You know what animal passes the most gas? Tex?
It's got to be a cow.
No, it's a termite.
A
lot of fiber. A lot of fiber.
A lot of air in that wood.
That's right, dude. Okay, in the Peach Bowl uniforms, these are set. Indiana's going traditional, red helmet, red jersey, or crimson, whatever Indiana is it crimson? I don't know. And then the white pants, and then Oregon's going with the green helmet, and then the all whites. Who's got the match? Who's got the uniform matchup advantage here? Oregon or Indiana?
Oregon. It's the green. The green. I like the green. Green looks good on me. I like the green.
Yeah. I do like the green. It's too much white for me, though. I don't really like Indiana's uniforms either. Tex, what do you think?
But they won't get dirty because they're playing in a dome.
True.
I don't mind Indiana's uniforms. I like it whenever they wear their regular uniforms. I know that Oregon doesn't have a regular uniform, but I like when they wear the regulars. So I like Indiana's uniforms better.
One of my favorite uniforms was the Oregon uniforms, and they wore the orange socks and cleats. They looked like duck feet. That was awesome.
My jersey did not get dirty against JMU because they played on turf.
And he landed on his face.
I did have a lot of black beads all over me, though.
Okay. I made this. I was sitting there today before the show, and I just started looking up random stuff about each university in each state. So this has nothing to do with football, but this is a collection of questions that I ask myself about. And I was like, what are we going to do with this? So Tex, I'll take it with you first. Here on your screen, you can't see it on the podcast. I like that, BMO. He says the legacy jerseys. Like that. But Oregon's legacy
is Mama Indiana.
Yep, she went to Indiana, so he's a big Indiana guy now.
Of course.
Unbelievable. But Ole Miss is frat boy city. So he's torn.
And powder blue.
He could get Ole Miss, Indiana. So here we go with the collection of information that I just was asking random questions about. People in the podcast, you can't see this. I made a Excel table with each of the 4 teams, Oregon, Indiana, Miami, Ole Miss, and then I asked 6 questions. What is the state bird of each state for each team? It's the Western Meadowlark for Oregon, the Northern Cardinal for Indiana, the Northern Mockingbird for Miami, and the Wood Duck for Ole Miss. Tex, you are a bird expert. Who's got the advantage in the state bird department?
I'm going to say that Miami does because nobody wants to mess with a mockingbird. They will fight to the death. It's also the state bird of Texas.
I think that's a little. I mean, it's hilarious that it's a northern mockingbird because most people from the north move south, so they've also infiltrated their state bird.
Yeah.
Miami,
But I think
giving up a lot of ground.
mockingbirds are probably the most beastly of birds.
Okay, so by the state bird model,
no bird messes with the mockingbird.
Yeah,
so most, if you went by the state bird model, Miami would be the national title champions, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What about a wood duck? Are they not? They don't have any fight in them.
No, they're pretty
Nobody
flighty.
messes with this northern mockingbird.
No.
Have you never seen the northern? You know what a northern
Dude.
You know what a mockingbird is, dude.
It's
You don't mess with them,
tiny.
dude.
It's
Just
tiny.
watch what they, dude. If they're ever near like their nest is ever near like a bird feeder, no birds come to that bird feeder. They're gonna run them off.
Oh, they do the Stewie in the Hall. It's Sopranos.
They're gonna run them off. They're gonna be out there attacking the other birds, scaring them away.
They got
Wood
that
ducks are
dog
kind
in
of
'em?
flighty. Yeah, they got that dog in them.
What about a meadowlark?
They got Yoshi in them.
See, it all comes. What about were you listening to the sound of the mockingbird?
I'm watching them fight.
So the state bird model. I'm going to highlight these after we pick them, and say if you go by this model, this is who's going to win the national title. Okay, that's a good clip. Okay, most famous person from each university. Oregon is Phil Knight, obviously. Indiana, which was oddly enough Mark Cuban. Miami, there was a couple good ones. It was The Rock, and then Ole Miss was William Faulkner. Javi, you're our guy that's that gets to hang around a lot of famous people with the what you do for work. Who has the edge in the most famous person if most famous person determined who'd win the national title?
Well, I just don't. I don't necessarily agree with these are the most famous people from that school.
Okay. Who is it then?
Well, there's got to be somebody more famous than Mark Cuban from Indiana.
Dude, I'm telling
Bob
you. Look,
Knight?
I mean, BMO. That's his school. He probably knows.
Yeah, BMO's mom, best
Bob Knight?
optometrist. Yeah,
I guess
Bobby
you could
Knight.
we got ourselves a night off.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't know. I was googling and looking like who's famous people. That
if I'm guessing out of these, you could go a couple ways. You know, most historical. You know, you could go the richest, or you could just the best entertainer in his prime. It's a lot of different ways. So I'm just gonna go for entertainment value. I think about The Rock before he became Dwayne Johnson because he's Dwayne Johnson now. He's not The Rock anymore.
Wow, Miami. It looks like any way you look, Miami right now. Any way you cut it, The Rock. Okay, so
the question here is Mark Cuban going to turn Indiana into a perennial winner now that they're good?
He already made a donation. I saw it on the internet today.
Just made a significant donation for the 2026 transfer portal. Like I just looked it up.
Yes, he did.
He's committed to supporting the program again this year.
Wow, bandwagon fan.
Wow. Can't win one with his NBA team. Has got to come over here to college football and try to buy one.
Well, he had to sell his NBA team to have money.
I think he's trying to get back in there because like now they suck again. So he's like, wait a minute.
What is he? He's going to start an HGTV thing where he goes around and flips college football programs.
Love that. It's a great idea.
And here in this room we've got a room for we're going to knock out this wall here in the top state export. Which model, or if we went by this for the top state export, which team would win the national title? Oregon's famous for hazelnuts. I had no idea that they exported hazelnuts. Indiana was pharmaceuticals. Miami is citrus. And Ole Miss is catfish. Tex, which export by the model?
It's your turn, dude.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn. Yeah.
Catfish. I'm a big fishing guy. They Ole Miss and Mississippi exports the most amount of farmed catfish.
I've never seen you catch anything.
Dude, are you kidding me? Tex and I caught some absolute gargantuan donkeys.
That
down
means
here
Tex
last
caught
time.
them. I've seen you
No,
ever
actually, his
catch
son
anything.
caught them. His son was reeling them in left and right. We had the catfish were bigger than they were. But I'm going with catfish. Catfish, they're invasive, dude. They'll come over there and take over every part of your rivers and your water. They don't mess around, dude. Pack Prod 46 comes in and says Packers or Bears.
Pack. Go Pack, go.
Packers. It's Packers. I don't trust the Bears, even though Caleb Williams.
The Bears needed an onside kick to beat the Packers 2 weeks ago.
With Malik Willis.
In Chicago.
Yes. I feel like this Packers team is more of a snow game team than this Bears team.
Niners broke the Bears.
They did. Broke them. But I think, does that make sense? I think this Packers team is more of a snow team than this Bears team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So catfish. All right, body of water. This is not pick one. It's just, I didn't know that every single one of these teams touches a body of water. I thought that was a fun fact. Oregon touched the Pacific Ocean, Indiana, Lake Michigan, Miami, Gulf of America, and Atlantic Ocean, and Ole Miss, the Gulf of America. Okay, here's a state fun fact for Oregon, Indiana, Miami, Ole Miss. Oregon invented the first tater tot or corn dog. Origin of the Coke bottle design came from Indiana. More golf courses than any other state. And the teddy bear was invented in Ole Miss. So if you had to pick one based off of this model, who gets the natty?
Oregon.
J-Bot says Oregon. That was technically his pick. So J-Bot thinks the first tater tot, dude. Can you imagine with a life without tater tots and corn dogs? That'd be terrible. Napoleon Dynamite never would have been filmed. So
love me some good tots.
He said, "I can't believe you choose pharmaceuticals. That's what allows you to goof off on the pod. Why is the breadwinner? I hate pharmaceuticals, dude. I won't take medicine. I hate medicine. I stand up. A university fun fact, Tex. If you had to go by this model, Oregon.
I think it was the story of the teddy bear was invented there because I think that
Teddy Roosevelt. He didn't want to kill a bear.
He didn't want to kill a bear.
Yep.
Because they went out and brought it to him, and it was like, "Hey, here's the bear. You can shoot it now." And he's like, "I'm not doing this."
Yep.
It's all about fair chase.
By the university fun fact model, Tex, Oregon cloned the first vertebrate. Indiana invented the Crest toothpaste formula. Miami invented the turnover chain. Couldn't really find anything else, but I saw that on there. I was like, hell yeah. And then Ole Miss, first lung transplant. Tex, university fun fact.
I'm going to go with the turnover chain.
Man, Miami won a lot of these.
Swagger, dude. The U is back.
The U is back. We're going to put this out. We're going to highlight some of these models here. And then if you
should have just put Michael Irvin under Miami.
Belt to ass. That's the new turnover chain.
Just
cocaine.
Just Michael Irvin. Just Michael Irvin.
That's who we should have put as the most famous person. All right, that was a fun activity. That went way better than I thought it did. I didn't know where we were going to go with that, but that was great. Okay. So college football, look, we everybody's talking about we go a different direction with all this stuff. The over-under in the semifinal bowl tomorrow, Fiesta Bowl, over-under is 52.5. Ole Miss 3.5-point dogs. Starts at 7:30. What are we looking for in this game? What do you think is going to happen? Because we've got
over and Miami covers. They're going to win by 7.
There's no way the game's going over. Miami plays defense.
Over.
So this is I think Miami's letting up 9 points a game in their last 2 games. Ole Miss has gone 8 straight games scoring 30 points or more. So this is a true.
And Ole Miss is out of their wide receiver coach and tight end coach. They left to go to LSU. They're just losing.
Weiss.
There's no they can front that there's structure and there's gonna be fine. But when you're losing and there's so much noise going on, eventually that creeps in.
Yeah.
It's going to be 38-17 Miami.
The only thing.
No way Carson Beck puts up 30 points.
No chance. Ole Miss does similar with better athletes, I think, probably than SMU, but that would be the only chance Ole Miss has. Like that Trinidad Chambliss guy, I don't know, man. That's going to be an interesting matchup.
He's good.
It's going to be an interesting match. Here's a scenario that would suck for Miami. If Ole Miss gets out to a lead, Miami's going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because Miami's not a shootout team. If Ole Miss comes down and gets up 10 or 14 points early,
Miami doesn't play good from behind.
No. So this is going to have to be, if Miami's going to win this thing, they got to smother him and then get up early.
They got to run the football.
Run the damn ball. Dude, I love that guy. What's his name? Fletcher. He is a tough runner.
Do we think Ole Miss covers? That was the thing I'm going back and forth on.
Plus 3.5?
Yeah.
Ole Miss kind of reminds me of Illinois State. They're just on this magical run. It's like you can't explain.
Yeah.
There's no reason why they should be doing this, but they're doing it.
I mean, I'm leaning towards Ole Miss 3.5.
Me too. That was my initial thought. It's just, do we trust Cristobal? Do we trust Miami?
Look, my wife's a dog. I've talked about how she's a Georgia fan for as long as we've been doing this podcast. So I've watched Carson Beck play a lot of football games. And he's played in a lot of big games. So I don't know that the nerves get to him necessarily, but he also doesn't. He never goes out there and wins you the football game.
Is Carson Beck the Sam Darnold of the college football playoff? Where like he keeps winning games, but it's not because of him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't also lose you games.
Yeah, he never goes out there and wins you the game. He goes out there and doesn't allow you to lose the game a lot of times, but he doesn't like go out there and win you the game.
Okay.
I think Ole Miss covers under.
I do too. I love it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was your under pick. I forgot about that.
27-17 Ole Miss.
AKC says he sends Mr. Beast a DM every day if he could pump $100 million into Jack State's NIL fund for some epic content.
Didn't he go to ECU though?
Who? Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Did he?
I think he did.
He's from North Carolina.
I think he lives down there.
He said they lost their head coach and they're in the Final Four. Pretty sure they don't give a damn about position coaches leaving.
Well, when you lose every position coach on one side of the ball, it matters.
I think it does. I think it does have a factor, but I think at this point they're so numb to everybody leaving and in and out. Like it doesn't like they're
and I just said they were going to win. I said they were going to win 27-17.
And of course, I love medicine, specifically the kind that grows out of the ground and is green.
but yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think they're kind of a team of destiny. Miami has something to prove, though. Miami's still trying to prove that they belong there.
How many playoffs have we watched where Wisconsin River Falls? No way they can do it. Illinois State, no way they can do it. Like, we're watching teams of destiny all year in the playoffs.
To me, though, like, I really do believe that one of these two teams needs to win the national championship for it to be like this is why you have the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I'm pulling for one of these two teams to win.
I wouldn't mind seeing any of them win because the U is the only one that's actually won a natty by them, like, outright.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun to watch. Tiger Stripe says he's taking the U. Tex, you took Miami?
He's an ACC guy, though.
He is.
Yeah.
Ole Miss will beat Miami. Here you go. Ole Miss has the 12th best. This is from O&O Sports. Found them on Twitter. Shout out those guys. Go check them out. They do a podcast. Offense, they're 12th ranked. Defense, they're 38th ranked. Neutral, they're 20th. Miami's offense is 9th ranked. Defense is 5th ranked. Neutral, 6th. I don't know. He must have had some. I didn't watch the video, but he must have had some really good reasoning why Ole Miss will beat them.
Because based on those stats, I would pick Miami to win.
Yeah. But Miami's defense is legit. Peach Bowl on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Oregon, Indiana, Kurt Signetti, Fernando Mendoza and his ACP loving behind. Dante Moore, the Ducks. They're going to pay him a lot of money. Is he going to leave? We don't know. Mendoza probably going to be the first pick. The Ducks saw their injury report. Doesn't look great. They're healthier than they used to be. They just lost a running back to the portal in the middle of the playoff, which is another reason why that is so stupid.
Yeah.
Can't be losing players when you're in the Final Four. The Ducks' offensive line a little shaky against this Indiana front, but the Ducks' defense in their front seven, legitimate. Ducks are healthier. They still have some returners coming back for wide receiver, but they're going to be a little thin at running back. So
They have
where
like
are we
3
at on
running
this?
backs. So
Indiana's favored by 3.5. This game is in Atlanta, Georgia. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Over under 47.5. Friday night, 7:30. Initial thoughts.
well, my initial thoughts are I think Indiana's going to win this game based off traveling. And this is why I think that they should do these playoff games more regionally to start because Oregon played in Miami on last week.
Mm.
Then they flew all the way back to Oregon. Now they're flying all the way back to Atlanta. Indiana went and played in California, but now they're going to Atlanta. It's not as far of a trip. They're not going across the country back and forth, back and forth. Eventually, jet lag's going to catch up to you.
It's a good point.
I'm going Indiana.
Counterpoint, Ducks fly all the time.
Mm.
And Ducks fly together.
And they fly south.
Mm-hmm. Where's Atlanta?
Not further south than Miami, where they just came from.
The state of Miami, according to Butch P. I'm taking Oregon. I like Oregon's defense.
Revenge game?
I feel like this thing's going to be an absolute slugfest. I feel like Dan Lanning with his cocaine face and his cocaine eyes, he was really mad about losing that badly to Ohio State. I think these are the two best coaches in college football.
Yeah.
I think Dan Lanning and Indiana. I think Kirby Smart's on the back end. Not saying he's done, but these two guys apparently have a new finger on the NIL and the pulse of they're in all the defense, dude. They're building defense.
Yeah.
So
for Cignetti to be an offensive guy, he's got a really good defense.
Tiger Stripe says he's taking IU, but he's a Duck fan. And BMO said, how did Miami lose so many games of those rankings? I agree. I don't know. This is where you bet because of the barometric pressure. It's foolproof. Tex, who do you like, Oregon or Indiana? What do you like in this game?
Indiana. I think they got a really good defense, and they've stopped Oregon before. I think they got it. They're going to beat them twice.
I'm not going to be mad whoever wins this game. I love this game. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah. That's going to be a good Friday night game.
That's going to be an awesome Friday night game. Might do it. Well, no, we're doing our NFL Pick'em show Friday night because we have to do it because we can't do it Saturday because all the games will be played. These two teams, offensively and defensively, are top 3. What a game, dude. Like, this is the game we deserve for a Friday night. Okay, let's do a little NFL and then we'll wrap up. Let's do some football. Yay.
All right, hold up. Slow ass computer.
Football. Yay.
Quack, Mr. Ducksworth. Okay. Quick little NFL news. Roll through these real quick. Peacock has announced feature changes for subscribers to potentially be able to mute announcers and change crowd noise levels during their broadcasts. They'll be limited to streaming only, of course, because they're going to make you pay for streaming. They don't want you to watch NBC. And they're a part of the platform's upgrade to new Dolby Sound products later this year. So they're going to make you pay for Peacock, but you can then turn up that's what I want. I want the crowd noise. I don't really need the announcers. Just give me the crowd noise. Do we like this? Yes or no? J-Bide, Tex?
Just give me the game.
Facts.
If I don't want the announcers, I just turn volume down.
I know, but I like to hear the crowd. I really do, especially in big moments. But I don't want to pay for streaming services, so they'll technically already pay for it because Tiger Stripe's doing the game Friday instead of tomorrow. Okay, all right, noted. I'll be in there. Joe Burrow put a post out. 2025 was adversity. And then Kurt Bankert said the song that he played, says, I feel like Atlanta. It feels like LA. It feels like Miami. It feels like New York. So it's Joe Burrow saying he's out of Cincinnati. How do you read that? I don't know what that song is, so I have no idea.
Welcome to the good life.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I do know that song. All right, there's T-Pain. What do you think, Tex?
Jets.
They got a lot of first-round picks.
They do.
Yeah, I was just sitting here thinking they're the only ones who could go get him in a trade.
People are saying the Rams. They're saying the Rams have 2 first-rounders, and they could trade both of them for Joey Burrow.
And Stafford retires.
There you go. See, look.
Mm-hmm.
Burrow to the Rams.
I would love that for y'all.
That would suck
I would love that for you.
butt cheeks.
I have the Bills
'Cause then
play the
he'd have
Rams next
Then
year.
Purdy would have to prove he's better than him, too.
Look,
Okay.
I have something for you because I know you're going to put these NFC rankings up, and I have something for you for that.
Coaching vacancies, ladies and gentlemen. We had NFC. Is the AFC a Mickey Mouse league? Okay. The AFC
It's not done yet.
How many teams of these did the Bills? Well, how many? You don't think the coaching firing's done?
No,
Pete McCormick,
because
there you go.
Tomlin.
Because
Building a community here. Tomlin.
John Harbaugh's agent said that 7 teams reached out to him about how he feels about coaching next year.
Oh,
There's only 7 teams on this list, and it certainly wasn't the Ravens that reached out to him. They just got rid of him.
So there was an extra one.
Yeah.
Who's the mystery team? The Bills?
Some people are saying the Dolphins.
Oh, I did actually see something that said that. I did.
Here's
see
what I
something
would
that said
love.
that. Let's hear it.
I would love if Harbaugh went to the Cowboys as defensive coordinator.
But he was
He's
a special teams
teams coach.
Nope.
All 3 phases.
All 3 phases.
That's a hot take, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
There's no way he's not a head coach next year.
So Giants, Falcons, Cardinals in the NFC. Ravens, Browns, Titans, Raiders. If you had to pick one, everybody's saying, oh, it's the Ravens. Why? So Lamar can go there and he'll get you fired too because he doesn't like you? He runs that team. You have no power if you go to the Ravens. 0. The quarterback is the guy there. You will have nothing. I mean, that's what Harbaugh drafted him. He built the entire system around Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson at the end was like, oh, we don't see eye to eye. Okay. So if you go there.
What if the Ravens pulled in somebody like Cliff Kingsbury?
I mean, yeah, they could. But I don't know. I'd go to the Falcons, dude.
The Falcons are the most ready to win team. I mean, Falcons should have been in the playoffs this year.
That's what I'm saying. You could go there and make the playoffs next year. The Giants, probably not. The Cardinals, no. Titans, I like Cam Ward. The Raiders are a complete disaster, and the Browns.
Well, but this is the thing about the Raiders, though. They're in the same division as the Chargers. And so you can get the Harbaugh Bowl twice a year.
Mm.
Oh, you're saying Harbaugh to the Raiders.
Like the Bowden Bowl growing up.
You would get him. You would get it twice a year.
Okay.
He'd probably be free to do as much as he wanted to do there. I don't know what they're going to do. They got Geno Smith. Not really got.
They're going to draft.
A lot to work with.
Yeah, they're taking Mendoza for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody think they're going to take Mendoza?
Davis Webb interview for the Raiders job. He's 30.
Should we submit our resume?
He's 30.
Shieldhouse. There was a Shieldhouse. I think is he an offensive? He's like 35. Bima says if Harbaugh's going to pull a Vrabel and take a year off with the Browns in the developmental role and then choose what he wants to, he should go to the Browns. Like, you know who the Ravens should hire or the Browns? Joe Flacco.
Tomlin.
Joe Flacco.
So I was thinking Tomlin should go to the
if
Ravens.
Harbaugh should go to the Browns.
Harbaugh should go to the Steelers.
if the Steelers get blown out, do they fire Tomlin? How mad is Michigan that they didn't wait one extra week?
Yeah. They could add Harbaugh.
Whoa.
That would have been so funny if John
Tiger
Harbaugh
Media
went to
might
Michigan
have some
and won
more
a title
information
too,
on
so
this.
his brother didn't have anything.
Tiger Media might have some more information on this, but I also was reading that
He'd go Tennessee, by the way. He'd take the Tennessee job. He's a Cam Ward guy then. I like Cam Ward.
well, I was reading today that Clemson wanted Todd Monken as the new
From the
OC,
Ravens?
because they got wind that he might get fired, but they weren't willing to wait for him to get fired. So they hired
The
Chad
recycle
Morris
guy.
back.
Not with Arthur Blank. He's almost as bad as Jerry Jones. Can't win there. Well, I just love their
They went to the Super Bowl.
I love the Falcons' talent. He said, yes, that's true. The Cardinals is easily probably the worst situation on this board.
Is it not? Is it Tennessee?
No, because you got Cam Ward.
But you have nobody else.
You got the quarterback.
Got Joby Brissett.
So the coaching carousel, we will see the Giants, the Falcons, the Cardinals. Gannon's out. Dean Morris is out. Dayball's out. Harbaugh. Stefanski, Tennessee Titans. I forgot who even coached them. Callahan. And then Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Oh, man. That's the NFL coaching vacancies. I put this in here because it's exactly what we say every week when we're talking about a coach. They parted ways with John Harbaugh today, and among the reasons they felt he lost the locker room, including but not limited to Lamar Jackson.
What does that even mean?
He lost Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a dude who, when things don't go his way, he retreats. That's what he does. He doesn't know how to handle himself.
Put the meme that BMO made up.
Oh, the goalpost where he misses left, he misses right. Harbaugh gets fired. Tomlin gets fired. If he makes a field goal, Harbaugh gets fired.
Yeah, that not the kicker's fault he got fired, but that's how close he was to keeping his job.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if Derrick Henry doesn't fumble in week 1, who knows?
Bills broke the Ravens. I stick to it.
This is hilarious. The Cardinals wished the coach a happy birthday, and then there's a post right after that. The next day that he was fired.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Here's some other fun NFL playoff stats. For the first time since seeding began in 1975, no quarterback for the top 2 seeds in each conference has ever won a playoff game in their career. The NFL playoffs are going to be nuts. So the Sam Darnold, Caleb Williams in the NFC, and Bo Nix and Drake May in the AFC. None of them have won a playoff game as the top seeds. In the last 10 years, teams that play in a dome are 1-14 straight up on the road in the playoffs when the temperature is below 40, as the Chargers go to Gillette Stadium where it's supposed to be below 30.
Yeah.
These are just quick little factoids for you. Keep them in your brain.
Great uniform, by the way.
What?
So that's a great uniform, by the way.
These are the best Chargers uniforms they have.
LT with the black visor.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yep. He had the white helmet even with these is a clean look. Well, how about this? The Texans are trying to counter the Pittsburgh Steelers' Monday night 23-0 record with counterpoint B. McCormick. Since 1991, the Texans are 4-0 with J.J. Watt broadcasting games. But he's not doing the Monday night game, I don't think.
No. Not on ESPN.
And here's the stat of the Steelers with the 23 Monday night football games at home. 23 in a row, haven't lost one since 91. And look at this. The Buffalo Bills, we're just running through quick stats here. 8 straight road playoff losses. 1992 AFC Championship against Dan Marino is their last road playoff.
What state is that in? Florida. Good news. Spin zone. They're playing in Florida. And we win games from behind this year.
Okay. Quarterback controversy in Buffalo. MVP. That uniform is so filthy.
Oh my gosh. I was
That
just in
uniform is
I didn't
filthy.
even care about the game. I was just like walking around on midnight looking at the
It's
uniforms.
like when the Niners wear those 94 uniforms. I'm like, that is a uniform, not that black uniform. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. This is the
But
red helmet with the red socks.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mitch Trubisky, Nickelodeon MVP. How about it?
How and the hand warmer, the 1990s hand warmer.
Yep.
I mean, how American is that jersey?
MVPU is
The Bills have the most MVPs in the league.
Current weather reports are forecasting accumulating snow in the Chicago area during Saturday's wild card playoff game versus the Packers. We're getting a Saturday night playoff game, although we have to listen to freaking Al Michaels gargle his way, trying to find some sort of excitement. Here it is, boys. Here's the slate, the graphic that we've made. Saturday, 4:30 on Fox. We get Panthers, Rams. We get Prime. We just talked about it. Packers, Bears. Bears are dogs at home. Over under 45.5.
I
Panthers
don't
are
get it.
dogs at home. I mean, everybody in the early slate, there's 4 teams that are home dogs. We got Bills at the Jags, CBS 1 o'clock. Niners and Eagles 4:30 on Fox on Sunday. Sunday night games, NBC. Chargers at Patriots, and then the Texans and the Steelers on Monday night. Looking at this schedule, we are not going to run down and break down every single game. I did want to ask a few questions. I can't even remember what they were. I sent them to the group message. Which road team? Tex, because you're unbiased here, because Java and I obviously have 2 road teams. Which road team in the NFL here do you think is going to pull off an upset? Tex? Which one's primed? Which one's ready to go? The Rams, the Packers, the Bills, the Niners, the Chargers, or the Texans?
But you're saying an upset.
I'm saying I said which road team is going to win. I didn't say
Which
upset.
road team's going to do an upset?
No, I didn't.
Check the tape.
Check the tape.
Check the tape. When you listen to it tomorrow, and I'm calling you out right now, at the 1 hour and 23-minute mark, you're going to say, man, Tex was right. And at the 1 hour and 23-minute
team,
and 23-second timestamp, you're going to hear my pick, which is Houston.
Did you not just see, or you too? Oh, no. AKC's doing the scribe work here.
Wow.
He said you were right. Tex, you were right. Does Trubisky have the most MVPs? And B. McCormick says Jags first half, Bills full game. This is what a slate here. I think I just want to ask quickly: do the Panthers cover the 10.5?
Yes.
Yes.
It's supposed to rain, and it's going to be a rain game. They're calling for rain.
That
maybe.
That favors the Panthers.
I was about to say, it's going to be outside. It's going to be a little bit chilly. It's not going to be cold. It's going to be a little chilly. Matt Stafford cannot play outside in the chilly.
Oh, he's back. Remember, guys? He's back that kept him out of,
you can't do it.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think the Panthers cover 10.5.
The Panthers might win that game.
Oh, that's my pick of the week. Panthers 10.5.
The Panthers might win that game.
Panthers cover 10.5.
It's not going to go over.
Packers, Bears. Do the Packers cover the 1.5?
This is what I don't understand. How the Packers are favorites. Like, we agree that Chicago could be frauds, but the Packers have lost 5 in a row.
People love Jordan Love, dude.
They're on the road. So being on the road, Chicago already gets 3 points for being the home team. So they're really saying the Packers are minus 4.5.
Yeah, like the people love Jordan Love. He had that one game against the Cowboys in the wild card game like 2 years ago, and people can't stop talking.
Yeah, I mean, they play well in the playoffs on the road as a 7 seed.
That's all they do every time Matt LaFleur. Did you know? Listen to this. Did you know that Matt LaFleur is the oldest coach in the NFC? He's 46 in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I mean, but like we talked about earlier, like Chicago, when the Packers fan asked us who's going to win, Chicago needed an onside kick to recover an onside kick to beat the Packers 2 weeks ago. So that's got to be the reason why the Packers are favored here. And Malik Willis played in that game. But Malik Willis has been playing better than Jordan Love.
He's running the system better.
Because your other question that you asked the group was, who out of which one of these teams is likely to fire their coach if they lose? And we said the easy answer is obviously Tomlin, but Matt LaFleur would be the guy because he hasn't developed Jordan Love into what everybody thinks Jordan Love is. They're on a 5-game losing streak, and if they lose to they have arguably his best team since he's been the Packers coach, and they didn't even win the division against the Bears, who have a young defense.
I would say the answer to that, who's going to get fired, it's only between really 2 coaches who would get fired, and it's Sean McDermott and Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
The Niners aren't firing Shanahan. The Eagles aren't firing.
Bills aren't firing Sean McDermott.
That would be the only other. That's the only one that has any traction. The Chargers aren't firing Harbaugh. The Patriots aren't firing their guy. The Texans, the Steelers. Well, I guess the
Steelers lose by 14 points. They fire Tomlin.
I don't think they can now. They won the division.
Yeah, but it's mediocrity. What knows this stuff? Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
Mediocrity?
Yeah.
Hey, do the Bills cover? Do the Bills cover, J-Vi? How you feeling? Where are you at?
I think the Bills are going to win, so yes, they cover.
How do you think it's going to go? Are they going to get down early?
Yeah, they'll be down by 10 at halftime for sure.
Tex, do you think the Bills cover?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Look, in the 8-game win streak that the Jags have, they beat the Colts twice without a quarterback.
Are you watching the game with Edge?
Because Daniel Jones got hurt in the first quarter of the first game they played. So they beat the Colts twice without a quarterback. They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Titans twice, and they beat the Jets.
They did house the Broncos in Denver, though.
Yes, but the Broncos
are also frauds.
6 of those wins were against teams that have top draft picks.
Bills' offensive line, really good. Jags' defense and the run defense, really good.
Yeah, but somebody also pointed out, and you didn't put the another slide in there either, that when the Jags are in since 2000, when the Jags are in games that the over under is 49 or higher, the Jags are 0-19. Jags don't do shootout games very well. And that's the way the Bills always win. But what I was going to say is somebody pointed out to me that and the Bills have a similar situation. Like everybody thinks the Bills' pass defense is really good. But if you watch the Bills play, it's not actually really good. People just don't throw a lot on the Bills because they can run it down the Bills' throats. And they pointed out the same thing with the Jaguars is a lot of people aren't running against the Jaguars because they have more noticeable holes in their secondary. So people get caught up trying to throw against the Jags and they don't run it a ton against them. So I'm interesting to see if the Bills stick to the game plan and try to run it because, as high of a ranking as the Jags have on defense running, people are saying is because people haven't ran it on them because of the holes in the secondary.
Well, the Jags also get out ahead pretty.
Yeah,
they get up on you pretty quick. It's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, this is we got a lot of Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence and Cohen and Drake May and Vrabel and Harbaugh and Herbert. Like a lot of teams, there's a lot of teams that are testing out these new quarterback coach relationships. So, also I hate this narrative that people are building. I'm not a Bills fan, but about if Josh Allen loses this playoffs, it's going to be an absolute failure because Mahomes and Burrow and Lamar aren't in it. And they're like, if he loses this game, and I'm like, shut up, dude. Like, you're already setting yourself up so that you can be like, see, I told you so, but if they do win, I can cover my tracks. Like that stuff makes me so mad when they start building these off-season narratives already. Like
To
they're just
me,
throwing lines in
the only
water.
person you could even do that for is Pat Mahomes. Like Josh Allen's beat Lamar twice in the playoffs, so you can't argue that Lamar has done it. Burrow beat Josh in the playoffs, but that's the only time Burrow's even been in the playoffs. Burrow hasn't made the playoffs since or been healthy since. So, like, get that out of here. Yes, Mahomes has beat Josh Allen in the playoffs, but they also don't play again. Like, they're both the quarterbacks, but Spags has beat Josh Allen and Mahomes has beat McDermott. That's the way I look at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't do quarterback versus quarterback.
No.
Let me ask you this: was the Bills the 7th team to contact Harbaugh?
See,
Is
it was
McDermott
an
on the
AFC
hot
East
seat?
team. They said it was an AFC East team.
If the Bills,
McDermott on the hot seat.
it was the Dolphins. If the Bills,
is McDermott on the hot seat?
That's what I said.
If the Bills fire McDermott, there's no way they're going for an offensive coach, 1,000%.
I love how you said in the group message that out of respect for Lamar, the NFL didn't advance the playoff teams to 8.
Yes, they're afraid he's going to sue.
What was the other Lamar take you had? The Justin Tucker
Oh yeah, you could actually blame Harbaugh getting fired on Justin Tucker, but because Justin Tucker got suspended and released, they had to get a new kicker. The new kicker missed a field goal, which got him fired.
And also, Lamar yelled at the kicker after the offside.
I'm shocked the Bills didn't bring Justin Tucker in to try out. Bills signed a new kicker this week.
I know Prater got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Niners cover? Yes, they do. Even though we've signed like 3 linebackers in the last 3 days because Tatum Bethune got hurt. So we have no more linebackers left. We're signing guys off the street. Kendricks is going to have to play. And we signed 3 other guys to come play linebacker.
If I was the Eagles, I'd just do the tush push the whole way down the field. They got nobody to stop the run.
Well, here's the deal. This is some next level stuff. The 49ers going into the playoffs didn't want to win the 1 seed because they didn't want to put anything on tape. So what they did is they convinced everybody that you could throw on them. Well, turns out the Seahawks couldn't really throw on them, but you can run on them because that's what the Seahawks did. So now this was all building up to the Eagles, who are completely in flux as an offense. They have no identity. They don't know what they're doing. Every time they get in a situation in the playoffs, they want to prove that Jalen Hurts can throw the football. Well, guess what? The strength of the 49ers defense is right now their cornerbacks. So they lure the Eagles by letting Caleb Williams run wild all over them, thinking that they can let Jalen Hurts throw. And then also the following week say, oh, you can run the football. Now the Eagles don't know what to do offensively. So it's going to be a Jalen Hurts game or a Saquon game. I don't know. The Eagles don't know. They haven't known all year. But if you do want to attack the Niners, it's going to be up the middle over the linebacker. The safeties for the linebacker, or the safeties for the Niners can't cover doo-doo. That Jair Brown guy takes bad angles all the time. He's the reason that they didn't get that 3rd down stop last week.
Devontae Smith game.
Oh, dude. I saw a highlight of him catching that ball down the sideline on the last time they played in the NFC Championship, which wasn't a catch, but go ahead and brag about that. But this is going to have to come down to Brock Purdy and Shanahan, because there's no way Vic Fangio is going to let them do what they do normally. And the 49ers, the Eagles DBs outside of Quinyon Mitchell are not that great, but Quinyon Mitchell is going to be guarding Juwan Jennings, so it's going to be up to DeMarcus Robinson and Kendrick Bourne and George Kittle. It's going to be – if the Niners win this game, I don't know how they're going to do it because they can't run the football. But anyways, they're still going to cover. Plus, this is a cap reset year. They were 12-5. What a year.
Thanks to Mac Jones.
Doesn't matter. Okay, and then Chargers at the Patriots. We're not going to talk about Monday night game. We can do that Sunday. But Chargers, do the Patriots cover?
I think the Chargers win this game.
I do too. I think they win. I'm not kidding.
I'm
not saying that despite the
Chargers have
fans.
a really good defense.
They do. Well,
and one of their strengths is their secondary.
Yes,
Mac Jones is out, so he doesn't have that middle target now. Drake May, not Mac Jones.
Mac Hollins.
Mac Hollins, yeah.
Well, the Patriots are one of the best big play
Also,
offenses.
Diggs doesn't show up in the playoffs. I watched it for 3 years.
Facts. Oh, that would be if he drops a pass to kind of oh man. But the Pats' big play offense is really good, but the Chargers give up the least amount of big plays. The Pats' pass rush stinks, but the Chargers' offensive line stinks. So there you go. But it's a fascinating matchup. All right, quickly. We power rank the quarterbacks in the AFC for the playoffs. Committee met. We like doing lists. Number 1 is Drake May. Number 2 is Trevor Lawrence. Number 3 is Josh Allen. 4, Justin Herbert. 5, Aaron Rodgers. 6, Bo Nix. CJ Stroud is number 7. I should have put Bo Nix number 7 because he hasn't won a playoff game. Yeah, probably should have done that. Honorable mention was Mitch Trubisky in week 18 and Jim Harbaugh because he's been known to play quarterback. What do we think of this list?
I think this is the most ridiculous list I've ever seen you make in your entire life.
I agree.
What would you change? Tex, you can go first.
I'm putting Josh Allen at 1. Herbert
Why?
at 2. Rodgers at 3. Stroud at 4. Drake May at 5. And then keeping Bo Nix at 6.
And you're putting Trevor Lawrence at 7?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Ball.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you also can't say I should have put Bo Nix at 6 because he hasn't won a playoff game.
Yeah.
Drake
Just May
May
with your own list.
Drake May hasn't won a playoff game either.
He's leading MVP voting.
He hasn't won a playoff game either. So your argument to put Bo Nix at 7, he hasn't even been in the playoffs yet. Hasn't even been.
Why do we give Josh Allen credit? Because he won an MVP. Drake May's about to win an MVP.
No, we give Josh Allen credit because he's won the most games in the playoffs.
Dak should have won the MVP.
Where would you put this? Rank them. This is your chance.
Josh Allen, number 1. Herbert, 2. Herbert, 2.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence, 3.
Herbert's never won a playoff game.
Rodgers, that was your stipulation. That wasn't mine.
Oh, you're blaming me for your rankings?
Rodgers, 5. CJ Stroud, 6. Bo Nix, 7.
Where was Drake May?
He was 4.
Okay.
I think Drake May is a good quarterback. I don't think he's the number 1 quarterback in the AFC.
Got his team to the number 2 seed. MVP candidate.
Okay.
Also, the Bills are playing in a Josh Allen game. You can't lose to Josh Hines Allen, otherwise Josh Allen has to hyphenate his name.
The other guy already hyphenated his name.
Yeah, but this should be the hyphen game.
No, that other guy already submitted. He already submitted.
They should meet at midfield and be like, you know what? Loser leaves town.
He already submitted.
Here's the NFC power rankings of the quarterbacks. Number 1, Jalen Hurts.
Also a terrible list.
Number 2, Matthew Stafford. I put Matthew because if I put Matt, his wife would probably find this show and be like, you guys don't know ball. You guys are so insensitive. Number 3 is Brock Purdy. Number 4 is Jordan Love. 5, Sam Darnold. 6, Caleb Williams. 7, Bryce Young. Honorable mention is Mac Jones. He's on the list. Malik Willis. Tanner McKee before he actually played a game. People love saying that he should play over Jalen Hurts. And then Tyson Bagent. He's still floating out there. People forget. Jalen Hurts, he's the defending champ. He's played Matt Stafford 3 times recently, and he's won every single game. So, head-to-head, Matt Stafford can't beat Jalen Hurts. He hasn't done it yet as a Ram, I don't think. Maybe he has. Don't spot check me. Number 3, Brock Purdy, because
Seahawks have beat them 3 times.
Out of all this, who else are you going to put above Brock Purdy right here? You can't.
Mac Jones.
No. You have to put Brock Purdy there because he has, 4 or 5 playoff wins? He's played in the Super Bowl. Jordan Love, what's he done? Won 1 game? Sam Darnold, how many games he won? None. How many games Caleb Williams won? None. How many games Bryce Young won? None. Brock Purdy is a top 3 quarterback in the NFC playoffs right now.
Look, you got on B. McCormick for betting with his heart earlier. You're making this list with your heart. I know what you're doing here. You're putting Jalen Hurts number 1, So you can be like, oh, I jinxed him, and that's why the Niners won, because we had to prove that you're trying to make the Niners underdogs here.
They are. They're
But
literally
look,
underdogs.
I went through the Niners schedule, and I got facts here, because that number 3 should not just say Brock Purdy. It should say Brock Purdy / Mac Jones or Shanahan system, because the 18 games that the Niners played, when they played them, teams with winning records, Mac Jones went 4-1. The teams with winning records that Brock Purdy played, and I gave Brock Purdy the first Seattle game because Seattle technically didn't have a losing record because they were 0-0. Brock Purdy was 4-1. So they're system quarterbacks. They have the same stats. They both lost to teams with losing records, even though the Mac Jones lost to the Texans with a losing record, even though the Texans are the 5 seed now.
Mm-hmm.
But Mac Jones lost, or Brock Purdy lost to the Jags, who is the 3 seed. So, quality losses, but had losing records when they played. The teams they played with winning records, they were both 4-1. It's a system. So Brock Purdy's not that great. It's the system.
It's the system.
I thought you would say that, so I had a graphic ready for you because I knew you two jabronis were going to come in here and be like, Smack Jones. Look who's got the second best QBR.
It's wins and losses. If you're going to bring stats,
it's the most important stat.
This QBR list right here has Drake May 1, Brock Purdy 2, Jordan Love 3, Matt Stafford 4, Dak Prescott 5. Is this a legit list, Tex?
Well, then you just proved your rankings wrong.
Josh Allen way down there.
Wait a minute.
You just proved your own NFL rankings wrong.
These are regular season. I said playoff. Those are playoff rankings. These are regular season. These are playoff rankings. These are my predictions.
Wait a minute. Did Mac Jones have better receivers, or did Brock Purdy have better receivers whenever he was playing? Since everybody's been hurt all year for the 49ers, was he playing with or without McCaffrey?
They have no
in all these games with the rankings. I'm just saying. Well, was he?
They have no receivers.
Was McCaffrey hurt during any games whenever Mac Jones was playing? And how many more games did Brock Purdy have him?
I would love for you to go back and look up how dominant this Christian McCaffrey was whenever Mac Jones was playing. You can go look that up if you want. Did you do that? No, you didn't.
Look how dominant he is when Purdy plays. It's the same.
Exactly.
It's the system.
It's the same.
I think this is a very how would you rank these? It's a very sensible list.
I messed up, and I should have put Brock Purdy last. I messed up. I want to redo my list.
I would put Stafford 1.
He can't beat Jalen Hurts.
It's my list.
Okay. All right.
I would put Stafford 1, Purdy 2, Hurts 3, Darnold 4, Love 5, and the last 2 the same.
I'm shocked by that.
Why?
You don't think that highly of Jalen Hurts, do you?
No.
I don't really either, but the playoffs, the dude wins. That's all he does in the playoffs.
Look, I think Jalen Hurts and Carson Beck are very similar. Like they're guys that aren't going to go out there and they're not going to lose you the game. They're not gonna wow you, but they're not gonna win you the game either. I think Jalen Hurts is better at possibly winning you the game than Carson Beck is because you add in the mobility and be able to extend in plays, but. That's why Jalen Hurts lost the Alabama job because he wasn't going out there and being aggressive enough to win the game.
He's not a force multiplier, is what they call him.
Yeah, whatever. He doesn't get hidden yards. I don't know. I don't think he's a terrible quarterback, but he's not like he's a middle of the road. Like he's a guy that he's a great quarterback for your team to not like lose you games.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Mac Jones, number 1.
If they're putting up identical numbers, you have to put number 2.
Followed by Matt Stafford.
Oh, my God.
Then we got Sam Darnold.
No. I'm not going to sit here and listen to that.
Caleb Williams.
Dude.
Jordan Love.
Right now.
Bryce Young, Bagent, And then honorable mention, Purdy.
Mm.
You only listed like 5 quarterbacks. All right. Picks of the week. Here we go. Tex, what's your over?
Bills, Jags, over 51.5. Lock it in. Bills by $1 billion.
Bills by. Hold on, I forgot to hit the thing. Your spread of the week. My master spreader is the Panthers plus 10.5 at the Rams. For obvious reasons. J-Bye.
I'm going Miami Ole Miss under 53.5. Miami's defense is really good. I think Ole Miss sneaks this one out and wins the game, but Miami's defense is gonna keep them in check somewhat.
I hope it's the over would be at halftime would be hysterical.
Here's the thing though, is you're not trying to point it out. This is for worst record.
Oh, it is. You're right.
Or does Butch have the worst record? Because he only got 7.
No, yeah, he missed a few weeks because for obvious reasons. But this is it right here. Let's go Panthers in. Let's go. Keep pounding. Butch P gave you the dog, 49ers plus 4.5 at the Eagles. I don't know if he's being serious or not, but that's what he sent us. And Edge gave you Indiana minus 180, Mr. Moneylines, Young Moneylines. And then Dylon came in late with his prop. It's not on this graphic. We'll get it out. 222.5 passing yards over for Jordan Love. So I think that's it.
In the snow.
In the snow. That's it. That's the preview show. That was fun. That was a great freaking show. Anything else? Tex, J-Bye.
No.
Enjoy the playoff football. That was a really long show. Maybe too many Yoshi arguments, but oh well.
Yes. He's a pet.
Yoshi in him. The show had that Yoshi in him.
Hey,
Yeah.
go Bills.
We love football.
Go Niners.